Yo, what's up guys, it's the Jason Brings another video. So today we are here, and we are playing, no, we're not playing anything today actually. We're doing a tier list, where you guys see title, I'm ranking every team how I think they're going to be this year. So I just did this, but I freaking redo it because I messed up. But yes, anyway, so we're just going to start, okay, cool. Teams are all bunched around now. Okay, so first team, Broncos. Broncos, they got Melvin Gordon. And just so you know, guys, I want to tell you this before I actually do this. So make sure to say this. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Obviously, I'm just not. I was gonna say it's just the first thing that came to my mind for some reason, but yeah, you guys can say your opinion down in the comments. I'm not going to get hurt by any of them. I just want to see what you guys think is going to happen this season. So, a team like the Broncos, Melvin Gordon. Only problem, Drew Lock, quarterback. He's something, though. Courtland Sutton, he's decent, too. And I know Courtland Sutton, he has potential. You know, he's going to be good. Drew Lock, he has some potential. Yeah. Falcons, C. Actually, no, I'm going to put them in the B. Excuse me. Todd Gurley is their running back now. Matt Ryan is their quarterback now. They have a good around team. Julio Jones, wide receiver. They have Calvin Ridley. Defensive wise, they did lose Desmond Trufant. They still have Deion Jones. Deion Jones is overrated, though. I'm gonna say that. Grady Jarrett, he's on the defense too. The defense. Ravens. I'm putting them in S tier. Reason, so S tier is kind of like teams that are gonna make Super Bowl. It's teams I think can make Super Bowl or have a potential to. Reason why I'm saying this, Ravens, even though you know Lamar Jackson playoff, he did win MVP last year. I think he just underestimated the Titans, and the Titans, they took an advantage of that and they beat them. But you know, never underestimate. But you know, so far he is 0-2. When it comes to playoffs, so he needs to step that up. But they do have a all good around team. Defense amazing. Earl Thomas, Calais Campbell. They have a good defense and a good team. Patriots. This is one you guys probably wanted to know. As you guys know, I freaking hate the Patriots. I literally wish they were not a team. But with Cam Newton and all that, the team is gonna go up here. I would say A. If they still had Tom Brady, yeah, obviously. But Cam Newton, if it wasn't for Cam Newton being on this team, they're an easy C. But with Cam Newton, they actually have a good quarterback. They were rocking with someone, I don't even know his name. I can't remember his name. They were going to rock with somebody else, and I didn't know how that would be, so. But with Sonny Michel, Julian Edelman's still on the team. I think Josh Gordon's even on the team, so you know he's going to play next year. Defensive-wise, Stephon Gilmore's still on the team. Devin McCourty. They have a good all-around team. Bears. C. Khalil Mack, yes, good. Mitchell Trubisky, yes, garbage. They have teams like the Vikings and Packers in their division. We all need to remember that. Vikings and Packers are in that division. Now, I know Aaron Rodgers getting old. I know Kirk Cousins lost Stephon Gilmore as a target, but Adam Thielen's not bad, and Dalvin Cook, not bad. He still have Zach Rudolph even, so like it's not like he doesn't have any targets still. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that they need a better quarterback to be able to step up in that division, because like they don't have the potential to do good when they have a quarterback like Mitchell Trubisky going up against a veterans and Packers Aaron Rodgers, or even going up against Kirk Cousins, or even going up against Matt Stafford. Like Matthew Stafford is not even that bad of a quarterback still. Matthew Stafford has like targets and stuff he can throw to. Now, does this team still have Allen Robinson? I don't know. I'm not gonna check right now. But yeah, that's just what I think. Bengals. All Bengals fans, you guys probably about to click off the video. Just let me talk first. Let me explain why. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Baltimore are all in that division. Yes, I know Cleveland, they're freaking garbage stills. Pittsburgh, yes, I know they did horrible last season. Ben is back. They have a good team. No, but I'm not going to talk about that defense and stuff. This team, Geno Atkins getting old, AJ Green getting old and injury prone. Joe Mixon, he's still young, so he still needs to learn a lot more. The offensive line, garbage. They don't really have a tight end. Defensive wise, no corners, no nothing. And then it comes down to Joe Burrow. Yes, I know everybody's so hyped up. All Bengals fans are like, "Yay, we got Joe Burrow! Yay, we're going to the Super Bowl!" Like I said, like I was about to say. Just because he did good in college, and won the Heisman, and won the championship, does not mean he's gonna carry you guys to a Super Bowl year one. Just remember that. But yes, that's remember, guys, this is all my opinion. And I think in a couple days, tomorrow I know I'm posting episode 2 of Worst to First series, so you guys already see that. You can see that. But I think in a couple days I'm going to do where I predict every team's record for next season, or for this, yeah, I guess this season. Yeah, so Cowboys. I'm going to put them in playoff potential. They have a good team. Dak Prescott, though, he's something. He's kind of a problem in that team. They lost Travis Frederick, but they still have Tyrone Smith and Zach Martin on that team. But that team, it's good. It's a good team. Quarterback, Defensive-wise, they're good. Like, Leighton Vander Esch, Jalen Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence on the defensive line. Like, they have a good all-around team. Just said Dak Prescott. It's that and maybe the coach. I don't know. I don't know how all that goes. I just know last season they didn't do that good with the same team they had last year, pretty much. Other than losing one cornerback in Brian Jones. So, that's that. Texans, I'm putting them all the way down to a C. They had DeAndre Hopkins. Yes, I'll put him up here. But no, Deshaun Watson really doesn't have many targets other than Will Fuller now. Running back wise, don't even know who the running back is. Offensive line wise, pretty bad. I mean, I think they still have Laremy Tunsil. He's decent, but that defense, J.J. Watt, good. Linebacker core, corners, that's how the team is. Now, all Texans fans probably just clicked off. Maybe they'll click back on. And they go there, click them back off again. Never mind. Colts better than the Texans this season for sure. Colts have T.Y. Hilton, Phillip Rivers, Marlon Mack, that's his name. They have Quentin Nelson. They still have Jack Doyle, even though losing Eric Ebron. They have a decent offensive line. Like I said, with Quentin Nelson. Defensive wise, all I know is Darius Leonard, but I know they have a decent defense. Chiefs, also Super Bowl potential. I know I have 2 AFC teams. Yes, I know, but I'm saying they're both Super Bowl potential. And actually, funny thing, I think these are going to be the 2 only teams that really have on Super Bowl potential. Reason why is because there's really no NFC teams that I can see they're going to be like a powerhouse next year and just easily make Super Bowl. But I do have one team that I am putting up there that is going to maybe surprise you guys. So, Chiefs, Mahomes, their one problem, Damian Williams. He's really not that good of a running back. They have a decent offensive line. Tyreek Hill, other wide receivers, can't remember anybody else on the team. Defensive-wise, Tyrann Mathieu, Eric Berry coming back. Chris Jones, I don't know if he's on the team for sure still. Justin Houston, I don't even know if he's on the team anymore. Yeah, I think that's about it for that. So the team I was going to put in the Super Bowl potential, Saints. Now, you guys are going to be like, oh my god, you're putting the Thruzzy Saints up there. Just shush. Just let me do my video. Reason why I'm putting the Saints up there is because I know that Drew Brees, he is getting old, but he's been doing good most of his career, probably about all of his career. And then Alvin Kamara, he's good. Michael Thomas, he's good. Offensive line, decent. I don't know if they have a tight end. But they also have that one random guy that, like, he just plays every position. His name is Taysom Hill. You guys remember him. He plays, like, every position, and if they could if they could add read option to their playbook, they can use him a lot more and use him for way better. And because, like, he's a running back, tight end, wide receiver, quarterback thingy. Like, he plays every offensive position, pretty much. So, like, that team, in my opinion, they have a really good potential, and that defense is also good. So, you guys can hate me on that. Go ahead. Giants. I'm sorry, all Giants fans. Your team's better than the Bengals, but not much better. Saquon, Daniel Jones there's nothing he can really prove because he has nobody other than Saquon, but that's just him hitting off the ball every play. What else do we got on the team? Defense. Do they have anybody? Do they still have Damian Harrison? If they still have Damian Harrison Sr., then that's not that bad. I think that's about it. Oh, and they also have Kevin Zeitler on offensive line still. That I know of. Eagles, I don't care, hate me. Yes, Eagles are way freaking better than the Patriots, yes. But they're not up to the Cowboys yet. I mean, I could put them up here, they are playoff potential. And I understand that, like, yes, the Cowboys, they do. These teams go back and forth every year. So, honestly, I'm putting them in the same category I think makes the most sense. That team, they pretty much explain themselves. So, yeah. Steelers, my favorite team. I don't care, call me biased. B tier. Yes. I say they are definitely up to a potential of beating the Colts team or even that Patriots team. We don't verse them this year, but just saying. Pittsburgh, with Ben coming back and hopefully him not getting injured again, they have Juju, Chase Claypool. They have Deontay Johnson still. They have a good wide receiver core. James Washington's on that team still. Running back, a little bit of a problem with James Conner, but we also have Benny Snell and Trey Edmonds. I can't remember the other guy's name. I guess I can't. Offensive line still good. David DeCastro, Marquise Pouncey, Alejandro Villanueva. That's that. Defensive wise, it explains themselves. They're literally number one on power ranking that I've seen many power rankings, and they've been number one, number two, almost like every single one. But yes, that's that. Pittsburgh team explains themselves. T.J. Watt, Cameron Hayward, Stephon Tuitt, Bud Dupree, Minka Fitzpatrick, Steven Nelson, Mike Hilton, Joe Hayden, Terrell Edmonds, Devin Bush. The whole team just explains themselves pretty much. Tight ends, they're all with the Steelers, B tier. Better than Texans, better than Jags, maybe a little worse than the Colts. Why I say that is because really all they use is Derrick Henry. They also, they do have A.J. Brown, yes. Ryan Tannehill somehow had a breakout year last year, brought that team to the play. If it wasn't for him, dude, that team would not make playoffs at all. Like, for sure. Like, they were 1-4 with Marcus Mariota. Now, if they, I don't know if they still have Marcus Mariota. If they do, it's the same situation with, like, the Drew Brees and Taysom Hill. Marcus Mariota, he can be used as, you can, I like the ball. Throw, like, a screen pass to him or something. Like a wide receiver screen and let him go. Let him walk out of bounds or something. Like, Marcus Mariota does not have to be used as a quarterback. Yes, he's very inaccurate, but he is a really good running quarterback. Use him as read options. Use him as the running back sometimes when Derrick Henry's, tired. Like, if I was head coach of that team, I would put him at running back. And I would let him use running back, wide receiver, even let him use, some read option plays. Like, I can let him use, what he's able to use, But that's all my opinion. Just saying. Dolphins, definitely better than the Bengals and Giants this year. They have more potential than they did last year. Way more potential. They even did decent with that bad of a team. Adding 2 on the team this year. They have a good team. Jordan Howard, Mike Gesicki's really good now. Devontae Parker. Albert Wilson, Jakeem Grant. They're all like good players. That defense, Jerome Baker, Raekwon McMillan, good team. Now, it might seem weird putting Cardinals with the Dolphins. It's gonna look weird putting the Broncos, Bears, Texans, and Cardinals with the Dolphins. But the Dolphins, they have the only reason why I'm putting them here is because they have, they're obviously gonna be at the end of this because they have more potential than these two teams right here do. And it's going to the Cardinals, DeAndre Hopkins. Really, that just explains Kenyon Drake. That just explains why this team is going to be decent next year for sure. Playoff potential, Niners and Seahawks in their division, probably not though. Jets, I said Giants. Jets, they're going to do better than the Dolphins. Maybe. We'll see how the Dolphins do. Jets, Sam Darnold, Le'Veon Bell. Sam Darnold's really not that good. Le'Veon Bell, though. Jamal Adams kind of wanting to be traded. C.J. Mosley, Adrian Williamson. I forgot they are on that team. Yeah. Browns. They're probably the best out of all these teams down here. I hate saying that. They probably are. They have a good team. Just Baker doesn't know how to use his targets. Like Minkah Fitzpatrick, when the Steelers first them last season, the first time, Minkah Fitzpatrick had more touchdowns in total than OBJ did. That's bad. Because that's a star wide receiver. He's been a star wide receiver his whole career, really. But he used Travis Landry too much, and then he has Kareem Hunt, has Nick Chubb. Defensive-wise, Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams. They have a good team. I just don't know how Baker is going to do next year again. It's really that quarterback that's really their problem. Same time every quarterback that has went to the Browns, they've always really been Jags, they're poop. Poop. They are literally poop. They suck. Okay? Gardner Minshew is their starting quarterback. That's literally all I have to say. Lions are going to be better than them. Lions are going to be better than the Dolphins, probably. Lions, they have potential. Matthew Stafford is getting a little older, but he still has good wide receiver core. With Kenny Golladay, and then you have a good running back, Kerryon Johnson, good tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Offensive line, I don't know about the defense. They haven't. I don't know who they have on the defense anymore because they lost Darius Slay. What about that? Vikings. Here. Just so you know, how they are in order doesn't mean how they it's this one right here. How they are in order is how I feel about them. I mean, not for sure, but some of these teams, like the Browns, obviously probably the best out of these. Dolphins probably the worst out of these guys, but but the Browns are not a B, and the Dolphins are not a D. That's kind of what that. I'm trying to say that. Vikings, Kirk Cousins, he's not that bad still. Dalvin Cook, losing Stephon Diggs, Adam Humphrey, Adam Thielen, Zach Randolph. Defensive wise, Harrison Smith, Everson Griffin, or no, he's on the Vikings, or Ravens. Linval Joseph, I think, still on the team. I think that's about all I remember. Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr also. Bucks. You guys probably also waiting for this team. Here. I can't put them in playoff when they have teams like the Saints in their division. I mean, I guess I could put them up here. I just don't know how that team's going to play. Tom Brady, probably his last year. Rob Gronkowski hasn't played in the NFL for 2 years now. Running back, don't even know who they have. They do have Mike Evans, and they also do have, I think they still have O.J. Howard, and they have Chris Godwin. Yes. Yeah, that's that pretty much. So that defense also, Devin White, Vontae David, that's probably about it. I don't know what they have. Niners, them and the Seahawks are playoff potential, obviously. Now, with the Niners, though, I'm putting them at the front of this. They definitely are playoff potential, but they're not the highest. Like, they're 5th or 6th. Like, I see the Seahawks doing better, honestly. Just because of Jimmy G. Jimmy G's really not... He's overrated. And then, tight end, George Kittle. He is good. He is good. Who else? Don't know who that running back is. Wide receivers, don't know who they have. Defense, they still have Richard Sherman. That's a big one. They have Nick Bosa. That's about that team that I remember. Seahawks, like I said, playoff potential. Russell Wilson, he's still got it pretty much. DK Metcalf, Chris Carson, that's about it with that team. And then that defense, they lost everybody. Other than Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner actually is one of the guys that did stay. And they also have Shaquille Griffin, and they also have Shaquem Griffin. But I don't know if Shaquem Griffin's even starting or what. Rams. Now they're at the back of here. No, they're about like here. The reason why Rams are here is because Jared Goff, they do have Cooper Kupp. Offensive line, Andrew Whitworth is on that team still. They lost Todd Gurley. Defensive wise though, Jalen Ramsey, he is good. Excuse me. Aaron Donald, he is also good, great. Yeah, that's that team. Chargers are here. They're in front of the Jets, Lions, and Dolphins, but they're behind teams like the Rams and Cardinals. Reason why is because they have a rookie quarterback in Justin Herbert after just losing Phillip Rivers. They still have Keenan Allen, yes, but he gets injured. Hunter Henry also, he's gotten injured. They lost Melvin Gordon. They still have Melvin Ingram on defense. Joey Bosa. I think they still have Casey Hayward. They got Chris Harris Jr. I don't know where Chris Jones came from. Yeah, that's about all I remember that team. Packers playoff, pretty simple. A-Rod. Who's your running back again? Something Jones. Adam Jones. I don't know. I know they have a decent running back too. Wide receiver core, we don't know who's on wide receiver core. Defensive wise, I don't know who's on the defense. Other than Jair Alexander, he's good. Kenny Clark, he's also pretty good still. That's that. Panthers, really not much to explain. They suck. They lost everybody. Oh, they have CMC. Literally, that's it. And they have Teddy Bridgewater now. This team, probably about right here. Better than Lions, better than Dolphins. With the Jets. Now with the Raiders, Josh Jacobs, yes. Offensive line, decent, yes. Derek Carr, garbage, yes. Wide receiver core, don't know who's on that, yes. Defense, don't know a single soul that's on that defense team. Yes. Redskins, they're about here. They're going to do worse than the Bengals, probably. I don't know. That Redskins, their team explains themselves. They have a rookie quarterback, or second-year quarterback in Dwayne Haskins, that he has nobody to play with. It's Darius Geis, Adrian Peterson, yes. Wide receiver core, don't know who's on that. I think they still have Jordan Reed, maybe not. Last team, Bills. Bills are here. Bills are a little higher than the Patriots. Reason why they have a good defense with Tremaine Edmonds, Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde. Offensive wise, they have Devin Singletary, Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley. Yeah, I don't know who's on their offensive line. And then they have Josh Allen. Sorry guys, the video was a little I wasn't really in my first time doing this, I was so much more this and that. But if you guys did make it to the end of this video, make sure you guys subscribe if you guys did not already. And if you guys want to put your opinion in the comments, don't care. Comments will be on for these videos, so you guys can go ahead and put your comments in there. Yes, I'll see you guys on next time. Peace.